So we've got the guys from Black Jacket Symphony. We've got the band director, Ben Owens, who's been with the group forever.
I'm going to say 9 years,
9 years.
which feels like forever sometimes.
Like dog years.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of traveling. And then, of course, Stephen Dodd, who fronts the band doing the Elton John show. So it's been a long time. I mean, we've done, I think, Ben, I've tried to count 24, 25, 26 shows in the span of the years that Black Jacket has come to Walhalla. So, and I'm going to let you spout out all the shows you've come out and gunslinging on your guitar on.
That we've done here.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably not going to be able to remember them all, but I know we've done Led Zeppelin Houses of the Holy. We've done Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction. We've done some stuff I'm surprised we brought here because we had like a big band for like Saturday Night Fever.
That was incredible, wasn't it?
And this isn't the biggest room that we play, but it might be the friendliest. But we brought Saturday Night Fever in here and crammed everybody up there.
That was crazy. How many people were on stage for that? It was pretty amazing.
It was probably somewhere in the teens, or 12 or 13, 14.
Yeah, it was an amazing show. Give us a little more background of it. We all know Jason, but from there.
Right. Well, I wasn't around for the beginning because the Black Jacket Symphony has been around for about 15 years. I've been part of it for maybe 9. But it was started by Jay Willoughby. If we brought any Beatles shows here or the Tom Petty show or some Eagles shows, you've seen him sing those shows. But he started the thing about 15 years ago. The first album they ever did was the Beatles' Abbey Road. And the idea was just to do a live performance of a classic album. And I remember hearing about the Black Jacket Symphony because my parents went to a couple of their shows. And it seems like they would play maybe 4 times a year in Birmingham at a little theater called Work Play.
Sure.
But by the time I started getting calls to play with them, they were touring the Southeast in the kind of 1,000-seat type theaters. So from my point of view, it seemed like it didn't take long to grow it from nothing to really something big.
Right.
And by now, I'm convinced it's the busiest band in the world. I mean, we do 2 West Coast tours a year, 2 Southeast tours a year. We probably come through here more than twice a year off the top of my head. But
3 to 4 times we've done it.
I mean, it really is a full-time job.
Yeah.
Because most of the year is every weekend and back. And then twice a year, those West Coast things last about a month.
So as far as traveling, I know you've experienced a lot of things yourself and with your bandmates out on the road. I got to see the band do karaoke a few times here around Walhalla. So, but what's some fun stories that you can share with us?
Yeah, karaoke is a lot of fun. Sometimes when people ask, what do y'all do on the road when you have a day off or something? And I say, we'd go do karaoke. And they're always so surprised. They're like, well, that sounds like working off the clock. Or like it's cheating, like you all should be like 2 good singers, that you shouldn't be allowed to do karaoke. But really what it's about is getting people like me, I mean, that sing a little bit of harmonies, but don't sing lead vocals on any of the shows.
Right.
But therefore, I don't have to worry too much about saving my voice, so I'll try to sing some Aerosmith or something I'm really underqualified to do. And you get the crew guys singing too, especially, I'm just gonna call him out. Shout out to Tom Jackson, Light Tech. Yeah. He wins karaoke every single time.
Really,
he does anything from some old country, like Okie from Muskogee. That's the first song I ever heard him sing. But he'll do some Steely Dan.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've heard him do "Staying Alive" in separate ways. Like he'll always do like a hit from whatever show we're touring. It's a good team builder. You get everybody to sing because some people are great singers, some people aren't, but everybody's the best is when you do kamikaze or karaoke and put in songs for your friends and surprise them with it.
That sounds
so wild karaoke nights all over the country when we do have a day off.
Yeah.
Or if we set up 2 nights in a row in like we've done that. We did that on the Fleetwood Mac Rumors tour here, I think.
Yes.
That 2 nights in a row. So that first night we didn't have to tear down. We went straight to the karaoke.
Right to the
bar.
karaoke.
What's the name of that place?
Trailhead.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope we get back there
Yeah.
real soon.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I mean, and everybody that came along was in the band was up there singing, and I can't.
Right.
What was the young lady's name that was in the band that came out and just slayed the room, and everybody just.
Yeah. Jess Muse was
Yes,
our
yeah.
Stevie Nicks voice.
Yes.
And she probably sang Believe by Cher.
She did.
And nobody stood a chance at
And
that.
back me on this. So here she was doing Cher in this bar, restaurant called Trailhead, and there were guys my size and bigger, these big burly guys with leather vests and bike. They had Harley shirts on, and they're starting to sing. Do you believe Cher? The Cher song, right?
Yeah.
And it was like something out of some type of TV musical or something, and it was hysterical. Everybody in the room was singing. I mean, and they were in there just pounding drinks, and it's just, you go in and you think all they play in there is either country or some rock, some Bob Seger or something. And if I remember right, did you do the Doors? No, you did.
Yes, I
Jim
remember that.
Morrison.
I
Yes.
did break on through to the other
Yes.
side. And then when I saw you in here the next day, you said, "What's up, Jim?" And I didn't really, which Jim is my dad's name, by
Okay.
the way. So like, it wouldn't be that weird for somebody back in Birmingham,
Right.
getting me mixed up with my dad. But it was like, have you met my dad? Why did you just call me Jim?
Yeah.
It took me a while to.
Ben had
Piece
a lot
that
of fun.
together.
They had I think there
Always.
was some tequila involved in that one, but they were having some fun. But it was a lot of fun.
Well, if that's the case, that was your fault.
I just antagonizing it. I'm sorry, but yeah, no, it was fun.
No, I appreciate
Yeah.
that's my favorite.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was fun. One last question, Stephen. Again, I know you've been in the building a number of times and we've gotten friendly with each other. Can you share how you got involved with Black Jacket and where it's gone?
Hey, it's a funny story. So I get a call from the owner, Jason, and I thought it was a prank call because, we're all wear a black jacket. And so when he called and was like, "Yeah, I heard you online. I was interested in you do." I thought, yeah, right. It's a Joe Ray, it's somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but I went along with the conversation. I was like, yeah, I've heard of Black Jacket. I'm interested, yeah, it'd be great. And so he just, talked to me about the tour and we're gonna do the West Coast and we're gonna do, this and that. I said, that'd be great. And sure enough, after I called to confirm with my friends, it was no joke. I couldn't believe it. I just thought, what a call.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that movie Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg.
Yes.
And he gets the call and he's just like, he's like, "Are you kidding me?" And so that's kind of what it feels like, because to get a call for Black Jacket is like going from the AAA to the major leagues.
big leagues, yeah.
So I was super excited, like beyond excited. So yeah, it was a big call. It's a life-changing call.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be a part of this organization is a phenomenal opportunity for any musician.
Right.
I mean, you got a long list of people that would kill to be on those tour buses.
Right.
Kill. And he called me.
Yeah.
So it was just a dream.
It was exciting.
It was an absolute dream call.
Well, I appreciate you coming up, and we'll go down into the theater from upstairs here in the second floor of the Walhalla Performing Arts Center, or Jordan's new studio, and go down and tear it up by the sold-out show on a Clemson football game day. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Clemson 15 miles down the road. There's no hotels or very few hotels, and you guys came in and packed the place out with Dabo and the boys down the road playing on the field 15 miles. So that's big. Not too many bands could do that, even in a small venue, 500 seat like ours. That's a big testament. So, so I appreciate it.
Speaks volumes.
Yes, it does. So, and we'll look forward to the next show coming in, I think it's April. So we're excited about that.